Okay, all of my furring strips, 1 inch by 1.5, have all got to go on all the ribbing, floor and ceiling. This right here, that's 1 inch by 1.5. So I took 2x4s, and they're already 1.5. So I cut them 3 times 1 inch, which left me a sliver on the end. So I was able to get 3 1 by 1.5 from each 2x4. So there's 32 by 4s, which gives me a total of 90 furring strips, and they're 8 feet long, and they go straight up to the ceiling. And I'll have to do something about that wiring. I'll probably unscrew it and move it out just a hair, because that'll all be above the ceiling, running through the ceiling anyway. And my ceiling is going to right here. So this creates where my ceiling's going to be. So when I bring these down, when I build these up, when I build the joists up, I'll be putting a furring strip on that as well. And that one's going to turn out to be a 2 inch. So anyway, got some ideas for the windows, how I'm going to frame those out, because last time I looked, they don't make curved wood, but when they're done, they're going to be beautiful, of course. But I want to be able to service them, take them out if necessary. So when I frame those windows in, it'll all become apparent. Now the floor, the entire floor gets raised up 4 inches, okay, right to where the wheel well's been. So when you walk in the front door, you'll step up and a 4 inch, and that's going to allow me to run my heat ducts, plumbing, electrical. I'm going to run electrical tubing from there all the way to the front of the trailer. My command center for lights and checking water tanks and all that's going to be right there in a cabinet by the door. It's going to fit in that spot. As most of you know, where that blue line is a compartment door, and then I have a full-size door. That's my utility room. My water will come in, my electric will come in, all my solar connections, panels, and of course will be on the roof. Air conditioners in. So we truly are at the beginning of this. Now, once I have my furring strips, on the wall, that's going to give me a 2 inch gap for insulation. I'm having the RV spray foam, so I'll get 2 inches, should give me somewhere between 16 and 20 RV value all the way around. The floor will have 2 inches as well. So my goal is to shoot for an R20 in the walls and the floor, and the ceiling, I'm gonna go a little bit more, probably more like 3 inches. I don't have my tape measure, but that right there is 3.5 inches to the bottom of that, and 2.5 inches there. So the ceiling will have a slightly more R value. That's all I'm doing today. I just brought this wood. And by the way, you're probably wondering why I have all the clamps and everything on those, because when you cut a 2x4, it, especially into 3s and 1 inch thick, they'll have a tendency to twist and bow and snake all over the place. So I cut these yesterday. I had the same setup at my house. I did all the cutting at my house, and then carted them over here in my truck and brought them in here, and then reset my clamps. So I've got side-to-side pressure in 3 spots, and then this one right there is up and down. That keeps them from warping the opposite way. Now, if I left these without these clamps on them and came back this afternoon or tomorrow, there wouldn't be a pile here anymore. It would have fallen over. It would have, the wood would have just went crazy. Now, when I screw this to the aluminum studs that are there, I'm going to go every 16 inches up the wall, so they'll maintain, you know, their straightness, etc. once they're attached to the wall. But when they're just laying there, they will warp all over the place. So just something to keep in mind. I mean, unless you're cutting them and sticking them right up. But the other thing this is letting it do, I'm gonna let it sit in the trailer. I probably won't start this project till Friday. Is, and not that it matters, because the temperature and the humidity inside the trailer is always going to change. But figure these were inside Home Depot for, you know, however long. But now that they're cut, I had them outdoors last night in front of my garage, and now I'm putting them in here today. So, you know, their moisture content is going up, down, all over the place. But when I finally get to putting them on the walls, they'll be fine. Let's see, that's about it right now. I'm gonna keep this video short, but I mean, if you want to consider this day 2, day 1 was picking up the trailer in Indiana and driving it back to Florida, and then spending some time locating a RV storage lot, and I was able to find one. I mean, it couldn't be any more better. I mean, I'm all the way at the end. Got plenty of this. Oh, by the way, there's a jackass right there in the woods. I don't know if you can see him or not. Where's he at? There he is. See his head? Where the hell's his head? Hey, buddy. There he is, right there. He's right there. So I'm kind of out here in the country. I'm not in the city. Hey, buddy. I might be a... Yeah, I think that's a mule. You probably can't see him because... There he is. That's pretty cool. But anyway, I back up to some horse property here. I mean, the trailer fits beautifully. I've got plenty of room on this side to, you know, set up my saw and not have to worry about stuff like that over there. When I did cut all that plywood 2x4s yesterday, I did do that at home because the mess here would have been tremendous. There was a lot of sawdust. But we got boats. He's got he's got garage type storage units. You know, we park boats here. We park big RVs, motor coaches. And then there he's got just the covered ones. And just a tremendously beautiful field here. It's got an RV wash station, or, you know, wash station. But there I am, parked right back in the corner. It's pretty cool. Away from everybody. I can work on the thing, no issues. So, anyway, let me close this guy up and go back and start loading up some tools. I got to bring my generator and stuff. This is how, you know, you unlock the thing. Push that in, lift that up. And by the way, this ain't no cheap ass plastic trailer. This trailer is all aluminum everywhere. I'll lock that when I get inside. I can lock it from the inside. This is a built-in stair, and what you do is you you pull this and you push that in until that clicks, and it's in there. I don't know, I'm sure you guys know, this is a triple axle, 16-inch wheels, aluminum. My tanks, my black and gray, are going to go right above the wheel wells. Those will be installed, you know, further down the road. You know, here I am. If I wanted to open up the ramp door, I could. I'd have to move it forward a little bit just because there's some branches and stuff like that. But I mean, I got plenty of room to open it up. I just don't want to hit the roof, hit the ramp door. Got my jacks. So the only thing metal on this trailer are those jacks. There's 4 of them, 3 axles, and the hitch. Well, I guess that's steel too, that leg right there, but that's it, my friends. Everything else in this trailer is 100% aluminum. So here I'm gonna lock the doors, put the deadbolt on, and as you can see, you can't open it. Nice window. That's my awning wirings. Oh, by the way, there are 2 awnings on this, so there's the other awning, and those will be switched right up in that cabinet that'll go by the front door. So right now I'm standing in my utility room, but there will be a wall built across there, floor to ceiling, and on this, which you can't see right now, pretend that blue line goes all the way up, will be all my solar, everything, my solar wall, my power wall basically, and that will come in right here. There'll be a jog in on that side, on both sides actually, which will give me a little extra room in there. But on this side of the wall, and the coach side of the wall, is going to be the bedroom. So the bed will be right up against there, and cabinets all around it, etc., etc. But right here is where my water, city water, tank fills, and everything will be coming in. I've got an aluminum guy coming out to construct, you know, to strengthen that up. You know, I see a lot of guys when they cut holes in their trailers, they just trim it out with, you know, wood or something like that. But this trailer, anything that could potentially come in contact with the weather is going to be aluminum. Okay, not going to have any issues down the road with any, you know, something rotting. Same thing with this door right here. This is my utility door. And oops, I forgot to put the wife bought this the other day. That's my little stool, because on this side I didn't put any stairs. I didn't want any, because I'm gonna buy one of those aluminum set that, you know, that fold up into the trailer and fold down, because I'm thinking that this side or this point of the trailer is always going to be the highest side. So those aluminum stairs that you buy that fold up inside of the trailer are adjustable, you know. So and to lock this baby up, it's just as simple as turning that and turning that and turning that. Okay. Alright. So that's locked, can't open it. Now I'm going to lock the door. Sorry about bouncing around like that. Okay, now that's locked. Alright. And that's it, folks. Head on back to the ranch. Hope you enjoyed it. Give a like, give a subscribe. Thanks.